Hey guys, I am back today with some new planner goodies to share with you. As you know, I love reviewing the Erin Condren Life Planner. It's one of my favorite videos I look forward to doing every spring. And even though I don't currently use that system, I used it for years, I love it. It's just makes my heart sing. Well, they are launching a whole bunch of new planners and coordinating books in the Petite planner line, which is the system I have been using for the past, at least for this year, and I absolutely love. It's the on-the-go Folio from Erin Condren. I've got two, one for my planning needs and one for my journaling. And they have some new fun stuff, little sneaky peek. Anyway, I'm so excited to share with all of that with you. It's a very long look, so I'm just gonna stop talking now and just go in and show you the product. I always like seeing unboxings. I don't know, it just makes it feel a little bit more fun. So I thought I'd unbox. I've actually looked through everything, but I'm gonna unbox it for you and show you how I got the box in the mail, the PR box. It's hard to do with this guy. Can we move you? All right. I'm blocking the light a little bit, but that's okay. Everything's all nice in the box. I have a folio to show you. This was just a fun thing they threw in, I think. A little Halloween planner cover. I think it's super cute. Super cute. We're going to go through everything. Some of the accessories that were in the fall seasonal surprise box that they are now going to be selling. The new planners. I took this one out of the packaging. The new Petite planners, the quarterly planners, daily Petite planners. This was just the postcard that went in there. I always love those postcards. New budget book, new wellness log. So these are updated versions of products they have been selling for a while. And then two brand new journals, a medical treatment log and a breast cancer journal. And then something else new, this really fun, accordion pencil pouch thing. What are they calling it? The accordion zipper pouch. It's pretty fun to do that. It's got little handles on the side. I saw Nina, my planner friend Nina on Instagram put a boomerang of herself doing this. And I was like, yes. Yes, that's everything in the box. Let's go through everything in more detail. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm super excited they are launching new folio covers. There are currently 4, I believe. There's Lagoon, which I have. I'll show you. Whoops, things are falling onto the floor. This is Lagoon. I believe they call this charcoal. There's a black, and then there's kind of like the champagne-y gold color, which has been out of stock for a while, but it says it's coming back. So I have those 2 that you saw, and they're releasing, I think, 5 or 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 7 more. So I have one to show you today. I have mustard. I love that they come in their own little dust bag, which is great for travel or on the go if you want to kind of keep everything contained. I'm just going to put that out of the way so we can focus on this. This is the mustard. To be honest, this isn't my, this wouldn't be my first choice color because it's just not my vibe, but it's like got all sorts of fall feels to it, doesn't it? They are like an imitation leather, so they're vegan friendly, and they've updated the design just a little bit. So they've added this grommet onto this back here where the elastic band goes around the back, and I think this is because people might have been complaining about this whole stretching. I use these guys the heck out of these guys, and I haven't had any stretching there, but I am getting stretching because I pulled my cord so tight a little bit on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So they've updated that. They've also included different hardware. So this is gold hardware on the mustard, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the other folio covers have different color hardware. And I believe there's even rose gold hardware on the blush one. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do for you guys is link all of my planner buddies below who also were sent PR boxes, have different ones to share. Julie from Julie Plans has the blush, as well as Jen McIntosh from Wildflowers and Marbles. I'll put links to all their places where you can find the reviews and showing everything below. Nina also got the mustard. She just posts on Instagram. Claudia got this beautiful navy with the stars, gold stars pattern. Oh my gosh, her photo is so beautiful. She put up an Instagram post about it. Ashley Ann got the new Blossom cover, which is the one honoring breast cancer awareness, and they're donating 50% of the proceeds to breast cancer awareness and the sale of that. And then Jen Dufour from Jen Plans and Emily Goldsberg both got maroon. So those are the ones that I know of to share. There's another color that they're calling Sapphire in my PR materials, and I'm wondering if that's a really pretty blue. Kind of thinking it is. That's my favorite color in the world, Sapphire blue. So I'm very curious I'm filming this before the products are launched, so unfortunately I can't show you a picture of that, but as of posting this video, they should all be live, and I will have live links to them for you guys in the video. Anyway, so many fun new covers. The covers retail for $20 regardless of if they have a print on them or not. And I think that's a really good price. They're very, very solid covers. They're really nicely made. They're very streamlined. They fit the books perfectly, of course. I don't know if you can tell, but they have the little Erin Condren asterisk flowery thing. I think it's easier to see on my other ones. Blind embossed in there, and you can get them personalized. I have them blind embossed with blind embossing personalization on both of mine. They used to offer a gold foil embossing. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't know if they'll bring that back or not. So on the inside, I showed you the grommet on the outside. On the inside, they've changed this a little bit. So I'm going to deconstruct one of my folios for you, just so we can, so I can show you. I want to take these things out anyway because I want to do a comparison of that for you. So I put a link to my video where I showed you, oh, I actually haven't done an update on that. I've updated my system a little bit since that video, but I'm using the planner in the same way. I now have what is this? Oh, that's something, a note from my doctor. I was like, what is that? Looked like a child's handwriting. Anyway, I have one folio that I use for my planning, basically. So that has my daily petite and notebook, the one that I use as my what do we call this, bullet journal, and then I have the monthly planner that I use. Well, I haven't started using yet, but my plan is to use it for content planning. It has just the monthly view and then a whole bunch of note pages in the back, and then I have this guy in the front. Whatever, I've done a whole video on it. You can get all these supplies on IronCondren.com. So anyway, the old system just had a big old knot, and so I tightened mine up a whole bunch, and then I cut it off and sealed off the edges by melting them with a flame. They were a lot longer and a lot more loosey-goosey. Well, they have since updated that. I think it looks like they've tightened the elastics to better fit the notebooks. That's what my planner friends have been telling me, and we'll test that out in a minute. But they've added this crimpy clamp instead. So now, unfortunately, I don't think you can tighten them yourself, but we will see how the books fit into them. In fact, let's just go ahead and throw my books in, because why not? So let's see. I have this is my third quarter daily planner, which I would put in the front. I don't know what that is. A leaf. And we have my monthly planner for content planning, which I would put in the middle. So you want to, if you're not familiar with the system, you want to open up to the middle seam. And these are sewn books, so you can find that easily by locating the stitching. And that's how you know you've got them centered in the planner. And then the last guy, just a plain notebook. Well, honestly, I probably want mine a little tighter. Maybe I just have to reorganize them a little bit. This one is like the wrong way. Planner fail. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. That was fairly easy. Maybe it just is a matter of like kind of rearranging the cords. Yeah, see, you guys, I'm not sure I like the crimp. I want to have the ability to tighten them. and I'd have to cut the crimp out, and then I don't know if I would have enough elastic to tie it. So I have to play around with that a little. I just think it's still a little bit loose to my liking. I like mine in really secure. But it's not awful. It's not as loosey-goosey as it was in the original design. So we'll take that. Okay. Anyway, those are the main design updates. There's not much you can do to update the design. It's so simple, right? This is like the simplest design on the planet. It's basically traveler notebook style cover, which many people do now. So how you can adjust these with the crimp is you can just kind of move them around so they're more even. But I don't know. I guess it's nice to not have the big knot. I always just position my knot at the bottom, so it's not a problem for me. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed, man, that I can't fix that. I mean, you can fix this one yourself because it's got that big knot. I don't know. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts on the folio. I'm very excited about the new colors. I'm not sure if I like the new crimp thing. Jury's still out on that. Okay, now let's look at the notebooks. Specifically, first and foremost, the new Daily Petite planners. So, just like with last year's release, there are 4, one for each quarter. A quarter, if you're not familiar, is 3 months long. I'm sure you know that. So it's 3 months at a clip. You can put all of these in one Daily Petite and just have your whole year with you at all times, or you can do 2 or 3 at a time, or just 1 like I do, and then put in other notebooks as well. So there are pretty significant updates to the layout. I actually really like the layout of the calendar last year. I didn't plan in August, so I guess we can go through August. You can just get a quick sense of how I plan. If you want to see more about that, we'll link that video for you. Actually, I did a plan with me not too long ago. I'll link that one. You can kind of see how I plan there. Using the monthly view, we were away for all of August. Here's September. You kind of get a sense of how that is. So, let's flip through. Let me take this out, my little dashboard bookmark. Let's flip through to spread in August, so you can see this is what the 2019 Daily Petite looked like. I'm just going to go through the front really fast. This is all pretty much the same. They have upgraded the paper. That's why you'll notice it's a slightly different color. It's a bit more creamy. All of the newer, I think since spring, basically, they started putting all of the newer, nicer paper in all of the Petite journals and planner-related books. Anything from before spring was this kind of whiter paper, yes, but it was a lot like not as nice of a quality. This is a thicker paper. It's got a slicker feel to it. It's a really nice paper, and I really like it a lot. So let's go through, and I'll show you the monthly. Oh, I've used all these monthly views. Oh, well, we'll just have to look at, I think August is my least marked up one. So obviously they've changed the design to reflect the current Life Planner design. If you saw my Life Planner review, I did a very extensive look at the Life Planner stuff. That came out in early summer, late spring. Anyway, this is very similar to, I mean, it's just basically a smaller version of what the the monthly spread looks like in the full-size Life Planners. So it's a little bit different in that it's basically the same sizing, and you know, all of that's the same. The top margin is different. It's mostly decorative differences, and then the side, it's this shading instead of white. Personally, I prefer it if it were all white, but that's just not what it is. And then each month is themed with a color, and just like with years past. Okay, so now we get into the calendar itself. So here you will see the layout is basically the same in terms of the skeleton. So you've got your 3-section lists at the side, your to-do with check boxes on that other side, a blank section-ish, blankish for notes on the bottom, and then the top. Now, previous version, the top had the month at a glance calendar. Some people liked that, some people didn't. It didn't bother me. I didn't feel like I was lacking that space. If I ever needed to cover it, I just stick a post-it note over it. Here, you see, like doesn't affect my planning. This, however, this does. I really don't understand why they moved the month at a glance calendar to this box. To me, this makes no sense in terms of functionality, because it eats up a huge amount of the spread. Like I had known that this part was not a functional part of the spread, and then you might argue that it's functional now with the hexagon in it. But honestly, I'm not sure what to do with the hexagon. It's pretty, I guess, but I just feel like, well, if they wanted to get the hexagon in there, couldn't they have put a smaller version of the month at a glance calendar in there if they wanted that design element to be in there, and then left this space open? To me, that just takes up a big part of the planning space, which I use. You know, sometimes I just use a sticker or whatever, but let me go to where I have more written down. You guys, I didn't use my planner in any of August, but you see, like, I use it. And no, I'm not like writing a ton, and sometimes it's just stickers, but to me that's part of the allure, I think, of the layout. Oops, looks like I lost a happy birthday sticker. Anyway, I gotta be real, you guys. I'm really bummed about that. I don't like it. This, I appreciate that they made this a little bit smaller. This little flag, I just felt like was unnecessary. I guess stylistically it played a part. But I like the little hexagon better. I just think it takes up less room and has a kind of nicer feel. And you see they're still putting the little quotes in, which they put in every few days on the old calendar. But now they put them on the weekend? Like, really? They put them on the weekend where there already isn't a lot of space. The weekend is split onto 2 pages. Like, why would you take up even more space of the weekend with a quote? It just boggles the mind. So I do not agree with these layout changes. Is that going to stop me from using this calendar? Probably not, because I like Erin Condren products and I like my system and it works for me. But it is a bummer, and I will say that it does definitely tick a few notches off my enjoyment of the planner, because it just doesn't sit right. It just doesn't feel right there. And so it's not on every day, right? But it's on every page. I mean, every two pages. So there's one every other day, basically. It's just, I just don't understand. And then again, eating up the space on the weekend with the quote. Like, I like the quotes, right? But I was okay with them like every few days. In the old planner, let's go to August because I didn't plan in August. In the old planners, there's 1, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spreads without a quote. It's like every 10 or 12 spreads, right? And that was fine. And now I feel like they put them in more often, and they're just annoying. Maybe they didn't put them in more often. It just feels that way because it's eating up the weekend, which is already a shorter less space. Anyway, I think the cover is beautiful. I love that they now have these cool stickers with the different foils. Like this has a purple foil. I haven't looked. Let's open another one. Let's open April to June and see if the foil is different. I mean, the calendar is going to be the same across the board, just with the different colors for the different months. Oh, and see, these are pink. So the foil matches of the stickers matches the foil of the front. So this one will be gold, and this one will be just like blue, aquamarine blue. So that's cool. I think that's neat. Although, to be honest, I kind of just like the silver. Or was it silver? I don't know, because I bought the sticker separately. It might have been gold. I think it was gold before. I like the silver because it's easy to read. I don't know. Maybe the purple's a little less easy to read with the pink. I don't know. I mean, I think it's cute that they're adding some more details like that. Personally, I think the silver is the easiest to read. You can buy those stickers separately. I'm just bummed about it. I love every other aspect of this. I just don't know why they had to put the calendar in the middle of the notes. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, those are retailing for $14 each, and I don't know if they will still continue with the bundle, but I know at least currently if you buy some of them together, you get, oh, it's Winnie's birthday sticker. Wait to put that back. You get a bit of a discount. So if you buy more than, I think it's 4 books, 4 petite books, and they don't all have to be planners. They could be the journals or the other notebooks or whatever. You get a little bit of a discount, which is nice. All right, well, let's move on because I'm a little bit bummed out about that. Let's go through the wellness log. This is something I use every day. I don't, really specific. I don't track calories. I don't count anything like that. I'm sure you can use it in that capacity. To me, it's just a tool to kind of stay on top of my nutrition and my movement. I just enjoy tracking those things. So this is the current one. You can see here. And I use it very simply. I write in my steps every day. Here, let me pull this up so we can properly look at them. Do you see how easy it is to get them in and out? So here's a couple weeks ago by the time this video goes up. So I can tell at the end of the day I'm not writing very neatly either. If you can read that, kudos to you. So let's see what's different. I really like the cover. It's beautiful floral and a really nice quote. So this looks very similar. This is exactly the same, except again, they've upgraded the paper. So it looks like this kind of creamy color, but honestly, any notebook or journal or whatever planner that you buy from the Petite range from any time from last spring onward will be this color. So you won't have this huge color difference unless you're using older books as well. This is exactly the same. They did not update that. It doesn't look like they updated this either, except for it added... Nope, it's exactly the same. I thought this was different, but I've never even noticed those colors before. They're really pretty colors. Oh, how did I never notice those? So basically how the layout of this works is I think you have the starting point page where you can put a picture and your measurements and whatever you want to write in there. And then I think it's 6 spreads, 6 2-page spreads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. For 5 per month, because some months are a little bit longer. And then you have a progress. Now what I did with mine, because I don't take the pictures, I don't write in the measurements, I stopped weighing myself full stop because it was just not serving me. I actually just glued my pages together. I know that sounds so weird, but I just wanted it to be continuous. So I just took like double-sided tape and taped them together. So I have the first one and the last one, and the rest are taped together. So mine's just a continuous book to the end. This is actually the same as it was before, I'm pretty sure. But I can't look and check for you because they're glued together. Basically, you get the 5 spreads, 5 weeks in between, and then you can do an update if you want. That visuals can be really helpful if you want to do pictures, that sort of thing. The stickers actually look exactly the same. I don't have mine in my book anymore. I have them in my little sticker album. The stickers are exactly the same. I think the stickers might have been gold foil. Nope, they were rose gold foil. They tend to match the foiling on the front. They're the exact same stickers. You can buy those separately too if you want to just have the stickers or have more of them. So they didn't update this except for the paper. Long story short, that was a really long way to say that. They also included a budget book update. Again, I don't have an old one of these to show you, so I don't know if this is different than the last one, but I can tell you at the very least they updated the paper. They've got the stickers in the back. I love the stickers that they include with these. I just think they're so great, and I use them. I love them. So let's see. You have the front. You have a savings tracker for the year. Then you have a month at a glance. And then you have a spending summary. You have a couple pages of that, and then another month at a glance spending summary, a couple pages of that. Each month has a different color designated to it, and I believe there are 12 of these in the book to give you the full year. So that's how that goes. I don't think. Oh, is there anything at the back that's different? Let me see. I don't think I've actually reviewed this before. Oh, a debt tracker. Well, that's a really good thing to have. There's a 4-page spread debt tracker. If you're trying to pay off credit cards or loans or whatever, your mortgage, anything that's considered debt. Cool. So that's that. And then the 2 brand new journals are the breast cancer journal and the medical treatment log. So this one's obviously specific to breast cancer. Again, they are donating, I believe, 50% of the proceeds. And now I can't remember exactly which foundation they're donating to, but I think that's really wonderful that they're doing that. You can buy these as a set, or you can buy them separately. Ooh, look at the stickers for the breast cancer awareness one. Those are gorgeous. Oh, I love the little pill ones. Those are cute. Okay, so let's have a look in this one first. It says, women are powerful, brilliant, and brave. And it's got the signature pink. One of the folios matches this design, by the way. Oh, so beautiful. Also, first spread, my support circle. Family, close friends, medical team, friends, neighbors, support group. Love that. A drain tracker, a radiation schedule, chemo schedule. So on the front is your kind of like schedule at a glance, right? And then there are daily pages that you can write in the day at the top, and it gives you a nice structure to work within today's feelings, today's focus, a daily gratitude, a medication tracker, water, meals, weight, notes, and reflections. And this repeats. I don't know exactly how many pages there are. It looks like it's by the week. Well, let's see. So you get a week worth, right? So 7 days. And then at the end of the week, you get a weekly recap. How this week went, how my body feels, something that brought me joy this week, and what's in my heart. And this goes on. It has different shades of pink throughout. Ooh, I like the peach. That's cool. Oh, this is so cool. You know, of course it's not fun to have, and there's some motivational quotes in the middle, not fun to have breast cancer, of course, or to be, you know, dealing with that in any way, shape, or form. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And then a couple lined note pages in the back. Really beautiful design. I think this is I don't know, you know, as somebody who hasn't experienced this personally, and, you know, I pray to God I never do, I don't know, would this be something that would be, you know, appropriate or appreciated to give somebody with breast cancer? Or is this something you have to buy for yourself? Do you know, I'm not sure. Then there's a medical treatment log, and this can, I think this is a bit more of a general medical treatment that can apply to anybody. Diagnosis, state, treatment options with different doctors, a few pages of those, a treatment plan, some note pages, pre-surgery checklist, surgery recap, medical information, medical team. Wow, a lot of the medical team. Questions for doctors, medication log, medical results, expense insurance log. We all know how many of those items can accrue. Support log. Well, that's nice. This is like a thank you gift kind of thing. Oh, I love this quote. This is a Winnie the Pooh quote, an A.A. Milne quote. Appointment logs. So it says, reason for appointment, appointment notes, questions, next steps, things to celebrate. I like that, giving you a positive end note there. So this is basically just a really long appointment log. But it does have, you know, some places to journal and think about those sorts of things. And then again, so this is the new super fun accordion zipper pouch, which is just too fun to do this to. So it's a set of 6 pouches that are sewn together with the gold zipper detail and the 2 handles on the sides. I think this would be really cool to just like sit out on your desk. To me personally, like filling it with anything that's remotely bulky, like pens and pencils and scissors and washi and all that, that would just make it really bulky for me to think about putting in a bag, unless I had a really big bag, I suppose. I think it looks really cool out. Another idea I had would be to put organized stickers in it, because those lie flatter, obviously. So that might be kind of fun. This retails for $14. It's been on the website for a few weeks now. It's just a fun thing. I think it's really fun. Honestly, I'd have to think about what I would want to use it for, but it is a fun product. The other fun product is the new little tiny pencil planny pouch. If you're familiar with the larger planner pouches, they're like kind of more this shape, rectangular. This is fun. You can just fit a few pencils or pens in it. Somebody I know suggested packing jewelry to travel in it. Also, another fun idea would be to put a small medicine box in there, like a 7-day medicine box. Here I'll show you it on my folio. And this is my journal folio, by the way. It has my wellness tracker, my budget not my budget, my habit tracker, and then 2 notebooks, one that I use for daily planning and one that's just more for just freestyle journaling when I feel like I want to write more. But anyway, this is really fun if you just want a couple of things. I just think it's really cute too. It comes in this gray color and also comes in a beautiful, vibrant sapphire color. They also previewed this in the fall seasonal surprise box. So that's really fun. And then I think the only things left were actually also shown part of the fall seasonal surprise box. And it is this metal ruler, this gold metal ruler, that I just look at and I see a bookmark. To me, this looks like a bookmark, but it's got a nice weight to it. You could definitely use it as a bookmark or in your planner. And it's got, you know, inches and centimeters on it, it looks like. It's sharp though. Wow, you could cut washi with this real easy, you know, if you just hold the washi underneath and then pull it up. Maybe a good washi cutter. And then this desk accessory set in these pretty fall colors also was part of the seasonal surprise box. And this retails for $12 and the metal ruler for $8. And the little velvet pouches for $12. So that is all I have to show you. I feel like I talked forever. I hope you enjoyed seeing a closer look at these products. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new things. I'm very excited about the launch. Like I said, I can't conceal my disappointment at some of the changes they made to the Petite planner layout, but I know I'll figure it out and I will work around it and it will be okay. Luckily, it's not a space that I use a huge amount of. It's just aesthetically, I like having it for stickers and fun and just extra lists and things. So we'll find a way. I'm sure some of you really clever people will have great ideas for how to work around that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the new stuff. Here's the folio all suited up with some new things in it. And you know what? I feel like it will work with the crimping. I think that they've sized it well. I think it's just a matter of kind of getting the cords to be even in your book, and then it's fine. But I did want to host a giveaway. I'm going to give away every single product that I just showed you to one very lucky person. If you want to enter the giveaway, there's a link below. It's super easy to do so. And just like with all my giveaways, they are open internationally. It's open internationally. It'll run for 1 week's time, and I will email the winner directly at the end. Winner is selected at random, by the way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Good luck on the giveaway if you decide to enter. And I'd love to know if you're planning on picking up any of the items from the launch. Obviously, I'm going to buy the quarterly planners because I need them in my life. And I'm probably also going to purchase 1 or 2 new folio covers, the one with the stars on it. And I want to see what this sapphire one looks like that nobody has a picture of just yet. But those are definitely on my list. And I'd love to know if you're picking anything up as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Happy planning, you guys. Bye.